Don't be tripping, it's just flipping. We're going to a couple Goodwills today, so come along with us and let's see what we can find to flip online. Every time I come in this one, this dirty carpet always gets to me. They really need to clean that. Good morning.
How you been?
I don't usually pick up ties. I usually just look at ones if the graphic stands out to me. This one had this really cool horse on it. The brand is not very good though. This brand only sells between $10 to $15. I sold a belt similar to this. It's a Boy Scout belt. It sold for 20 bucks, but it did have a little bit more of those bands on it, so I ended up leaving this one behind. The buckle was a little bit flawed too. I did pick up this Harley Davidson kind of tie crop top. It does have the pearl snaps with the little embroidery right there on the pocket. It does sell between $20 to $26. This might sell on Depop before it sells anywhere else. This is the perfect style to put on that platform. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I love picking up vintage collegiate wear. This all over graphic UK sweatshirt is super cool. I definitely picked that up. I did Google Lens this shirt too. The only one that is worth picking up that's this shirt is if it was signed by the players. This one will only sell between $10 to $15, so I left it behind. I was definitely picking up this shirt or sweatshirt because I just sold one similar to it. It was purple. It's text me when you get home. The purple one I sold on eBay in 2 weeks for $26.71. I had no idea what this brand was the first time I picked it up until I Google Lensed it, and it's pretty cool what they actually stand for. It was a brand founded in 2019, and they wanted to bring inclusivity and positivity to streetwear, which is pretty cool. And these sell between $25 to $30 depending on the color. Marine Layer is a decent brand to pick up. It just doesn't always sell quickly for me. I only found this exact top listed for around $24 to $28. I picked it up because it was $5. I'll give it a shot. We'll see how long it takes to sell. The comps are all over the place for this Levi Strauss like denim jumpsuit. I picked it up because it's only $6 and it is new with tags. It still had the $79.99 tag on it. I will definitely take that off whenever I list it, but it will sell between $30 to $50. As I turned the corner, this cookie jar or utensil holder definitely stood out to me, but you can tell this lid does not go with it. The brand is McCoy, and there's only one that sold for $24.95. They wanted $5.99 at my Goodwill, but I just don't want to mess with ceramics when there's just not much profit in it. It was definitely a bummer that these shoes were in bad condition because I would have picked them up to flip them online. They only wanted $4.99 for them, and these would have sold great on Depop. They would have most likely sold between $40 to $50. The style is definitely where it's at. This is a Forbidden Planet robot. They wanted $3.99. We picked it up because it's going to sell on eBay for around $39.99.
Do you remember him?
I'm still doing my research on this hoodie, but I definitely picked it up. I paid $6 for it, and I'll keep you guys updated on what it sells for.
Who are you talking about? Mark Rice.
As we were making our way up to the checkout line, I found these Doc Martens that she just put out on the floor. They wanted $6.99 for them. I'm going to pick them up and flip them on eBay for $30 to $40. When it comes to Zara, I only pick up certain brands. These sandals were definitely a time that I do pick it up. They only wanted $4.99 for them, and they were in like new condition. I've already sold these on eBay for $38, and they sold in just 1 week. I'm always looking around on my way to checkout, and I come across this Santa Baby sweatshirt. It's Simply Southern. I wear this brand myself, but this will sell for $30 to $40. On the Goodwill number 2, this is also one of our favorite ones to go to. And they are busy this morning. So let's see what we can find. Flip online. What? Oh yeah, it is Friday. 50% off green tag. Friday. First thing I see. That's cute. When it comes to women's clothing, I go through them pretty quickly. I'm just looking for kind of materials and designs that stand out to my eye. I'm not going to go through every piece of these clothing pieces. If so, I would be here for hours. We don't like to spend more than an hour at each thrift store. Pajama sets like these do pretty well for me, whether they're Victoria's Secret or Ralph Lauren. They sell between $20 to $30. This set will get me around 26 bucks. Pajama brand that I've been keeping my eye out for is Nick and Nora. I've done pretty well with that brand here lately, so that's what I'm hoping to find. I didn't find any in this trip though. I came across these orange tab Levi's and I definitely would have picked them up, but they had some staining on them. Here lately I've not been picking up clothing if it has staining on it. I just don't want to have to get it out. And with the stains, these would have sold between $20 to $30, but I just didn't feel like messing with them. Here's another brand that I'm just not picking up a lot here lately, and that's Athleta. Skirts are $5 at my store, and each one of these would have sold between $15 to $20. They did have about 3 or 4 of them, but I'm just not trying to put in my time to get that little a profit. Here's a men's jean that I will always pick up, at least for now, you guys. They are selling pretty well. It's BKE. The style is Tyler. These will sell for $38 to $40. This is what the staining looked like on the Levi's on the knees. It wasn't that bad now that I look at it. Let me know if you would have left them behind or picked them up. If you're a beginner reseller, jeans is the perfect kind of category to start with just because they are so easy to go through and pretty easy to find brands that are okay to flip. So keep that in mind. If you are overwhelmed when you go in the thrift store, try starting in the jeans section. Let's check out some of the items that my husband found. He ended up picking up this Ralph Lauren long sleeve. It does have the little embroidered crescent right there, so that's a pretty cool pickup. It'll sell between $20 to $30. Nashville Predators top. I've sold something similar to this. I paid $6 for it. It'll sell between $20 to $30. Vintage camo is always a pickup for me, especially if it says Realtree on it. This one will sell between $30 to $35. Another Ralph Lauren polo top. It'll sell between $20 to $30. The little embroidered moment on there will help it sell. Keep an eye out for tour shirts. We usually always check them. It doesn't matter who's on them. These two that we found only sell between $15 to $20, so we ended up leaving them behind. My husband did end up finding this leather jacket. Turns out it is a kid size, but the last one sold for $72. We paid $8 for it, so we're definitely picking it up. This has already sold. It sold in 5 days on eBay for 80 bucks. We also came across this Murray State sweatshirt. It is embroidered. I love picking up collegiate wear. It'll sell for around $30. Overall, I call it a successful thrift day. Don't be tripping. It's just flipping.